The Popocatépetl and the Iztaccíhuatl are the second and third largest volcanoes in Mexico. In the pre-Hispanic world, they were considered sacred sites, near where their god Quetzalcoatl created men. The federal government declared the area a national park. There in the woods and meadows is the wellspring of water that supplies the cities, towns, and industries in the vicinity. Today, the water table supply and the biodiversity of the region are being seriously affected by deforestation, clandestine tree cutting, forest fires, overpopulation, agriculture, and pasturing. For Volkswagen, social and environmental responsibility signifies a basic principle. Together with the National Commission of Protected Natural Areas, Volkswagen is developing a project for the recovery of 300 hectares of woods in the higher region of this park. In order to achieve this, there must be an increase in water infiltration toward the spring that provides for the Valley of Puebla and Volkswagen de Mexico through the following actions. Reforesting favors the local microclimate and plays a vital part in the water cycle and its balance. In consequence, 300,000 Mexican mountain pines were planted, using organic fertilizer to nourish their growth. Subterranean drains, or blind ditches, will be used to filter water from precipitation and melt-off to the water table, thus aiding the growth of the pines that have been planted. Construction of retention or cylindrical dams will slow down the rushing flow of rainwater during precipitation. This will stop erosion and infiltration time will be increased. The ideal size for reforesting is reached 1 year after planting, though it will take 75 years to be able to see a forest of trees over 49 feet tall. By digging a 20-kilometer anti-fire groove, we will be able to conserve the integrity of the reforested area in case of fire, and it will serve as a security route for the monitoring of the protected region. In addition, the area is completely fenced in to prevent the passage of cattle. Specialists from the National Commission of Protected Natural Areas follow up on the conditions of life of the species that inhabit the area. They even use electronics to monitor the large mammals to ensure their preservation. Volkswagen is conscious of the role that future generations will play in environmental conservation and in the development of this type of initiative, and has therefore incorporated an environmental education program into the project, in collaboration with the Puebla State Secretary of Public Education. The program includes educational workshops in schools near the park and metropolitan area. There are also guided visits in which young people will become aware of the need to protect the environment. Gifts made by physically or mentally challenged workers employed by companies using recycled materials are given during the visits. Volkswagen de Mexico extracts an average of 1 million cubic meters of water a year for its production processes. And with all these actions, it will be able to increase the infiltration of water to the spring by 1,300,000 cubic meters annually. Thus, the sustainability cycle of the project is complete. The Izta-Popo Project received the Nature Conservation Award granted by the Secretary of the Environment and Natural Resources through the CONAMP. The project contemplates giving maintenance to the area in the next decade, as well as involving suppliers of Volkswagen who are located in the Valley of Puebla, with the aim of increasing the protected regions in the national park. For years, man has traveled the world without thinking about the consequences. A conceptual change is now required, a renovation of the development paradigm. Volkswagen is achieving this, and there is no doubt that their ethical commitment to the planet and society will be the example for many other companies in being part of the recovery of a healthier world.